So let me just say this. I think that Charleston White admits there that he's just saying, stuff for the internet.
I think Chinese stores should be robbed. I think Chinese women should be brutally by big, well-hung black men.
I'm not really so upset with Charleston White because he'll say stuff just to get people riled up on purpose, right?
This guy. And so now he's on a trip with Asians. For the last video that we did, I had many people tell me that he's not part of the Manosphere. But here's the thing, a lot of people in the Manosphere watch him. Black people are still on this whole Pearl thing, but then you got this guy out here saying all this outlandish stuff about women, also now about Asians, and nobody seems to be condemning him. There is the guy Oshay Duke Jackson, that's who was speaking in the video, and he has made probably almost 40-50 videos about this white girl Pearl, about those slightly racist things about slavery. And I'm saying slightly racist, honestly, compared to what this guy is saying about women.
We forcibly used to white girls, and we used to sneak crack in the white girls' cigarettes to fuck them.
About raping women and about what he's getting ready to say about Asians. I don't understand how you can let people around your community, in your community, especially black, and black men will say, well, he's not part of the black manosphere. There's a lot of people not part of the black manosphere, the black manosphere thinks that they need to talk about. One, i.e. being Russell Wilson and Ciara, and other people and other women that are not part of the black manosphere that the black manosphere feels like they need to critique. But still, you have a black man here saying all this stuff and they don't feel the need to critique him at all. But anyway, I don't know. What do you think about something like this? I mean, other than the black manosphere, because I know you don't know anything about that, but just a man getting on the internet just saying these outlandish things. I mean, how do you feel about that?
I think he's just doing it for the attention, even if it's just negative attention.
But even if you're saying something for negative attention, should you not be condemned for it? Is that right? I mean, if a white guy got on here and said the same things that he's getting ready to say about Asians, about black people, would that be okay? And so should this be allowed? Would white people not come out and condemn a white guy for saying stuff like that? I'm pretty sure they would. I'm pretty sure he would get counseled in the white community. I'm pretty sure white people would be like, no, we don't want to be associated with what you're saying right here. But black people are one of these things. It's like, we uplift the wrong things. These type of people are the type of people that are in your neighborhoods, and you'll have a guy that goes to work, 9 to 5, keeps his head down, is just quiet. But then you'll have this guy in the neighborhood, and he'll be the neighborhood hero. I mean, how does that make sense?
Chinese babies should be nigga and use as alligator bait.
I don't care how many times you hear it. That is wild, but let's keep playing.
I think Chinese babies should be killed and sodomized and used as alligator bait.
I think it's just for clicks and views, to be honest. But, brother, please stop coming on here, saying things like that, brother. I mean, just don't say that kind of stuff. You
saw what he said.
I heard what he said.
Well, yeah, you saw and heard what he said. But, I mean, realistically, even with the plea, please stop coming on here saying stuff like that. Where is the condemnation? Where is the denouncement? Where is the denouncement on stuff like this? There's none. It's like, please don't come on here saying stuff like this. You're making us look bad. It's almost like they're handling this guy with kid gloves. I put these two in comparison because they're going on at the same time. The white girl is being roasted by the fire. This guy, and he's still around the black manosphere. I don't care what those guys say. It's been crickets with this. I mean, do you think that this should be allowed? Let's just compare this to the Andrew Tate thing. Andrew Tate got banned from the internet. How is this guy still on the internet?
Andrew Tate, I feel like people look up to him. I think that there's people that want to be like him. I don't necessarily know that anybody wants to be like this guy. And I think some people might even question if he's playing with a full deck.
I think Abin Preach said in this video, there's no other race of people that can be out here saying this type of stuff on the internet and not get banned. There's still black people in his comments saying, he's just joking and basically uplifting him.
Let's take a look at his comments to see how his audience feels about all of this. Unc, what up? Lab, yeah. Nah. Abba and Preach corny, nah, Unc. Hey, yo, laughing emojis. The crazy ish is that this is the same guy that is a community activist that helps out the youth just readily admit stuff like this.
I notice black folks will defend this kind of stuff because they have a very like us versus them mentality. Oh, it's a troll, it's a troll. Oh, it's a character, it's a character. Sure it is.
Black people defend people selling drugs in their own neighborhood to their own people. Black people defend, people robbing people in their own neighborhoods, that no snitching thing. And then the people that do the worst in the neighborhood are the people that are a lot of times uplifting, are the heroes. I was listening to a panel this week where they were talking about, black people coming home from jail get the same celebrations as black people graduate from college. Yep. Even in our comments section with some of the comments. Listen, I am doing okay. And a lot of my friends around me are doing okay. But you know who gets called a coon? Me, in the comments. Honestly, I don't care. Here's the thing. Give me 10 raccoons for this one. But... But at the same time, you're uplifting trash, and then you wonder why people look at the community kind of funny.
You guys are willing to defend black men who do the most disgusting and say the most foul things because they're directed at other groups. Okay. Well, don't expect a lot of sympathy from people when it comes to any of your plight or any of your issues. If you just want to blindly defend each other, you're going to lose a lot of folks. You're going to get deplatformed. You're going to lose these things. And of course, like no other group, literally nobody else of any shade, of any color, can be a creator on this platform and say the things he said. So if he loses, don't be like, oh my God, the system, the matrix. No, stupid, that's you. I think sometimes black people especially do an extreme poor job of choosing people that they want to defend in terms of their behavior.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, oh, he was such a good person. Motherfucker murdered 10 people. These people are hurting your neighbors, hurting the people in your communities, hurting the image of the communities. And y'all want to go out of your way to make this shit worse by defending those people. It's like, I don't know.
I have a black delegation. When I'm having these thoughts, I call them and I bounce things off of them. Because I'm like, is it me? Am I crazy? Am I not black enough? My black friends are blackity black. Okay, like they're blackity black. I'm milk chocolate. They even agree. It's like, no, we cause a lot of our own problems, and then we're quick to blame somebody else, or we're quick to blame it on white supremacy when it's us causing our own problems. Listen, whether this guy's part of the Manosphere or not part of the Manosphere, you guys are very good at denouncing everybody else that's not a part of the Black Manosphere, and you're very good at denouncing women. And you're very good about talking down on women and different things like this. How about you talk down on some stuff that really needs to be talked down on, like this guy right here? Because this guy is floating around y'all's community, and whether you guys want to claim him or not, people outside looking in, he looks like he's part of the Black Manosphere online. And so the thing is that if you guys don't denounce him, but you spend so much time denouncing that white girl, and be honest with you, it ain't doing you no good, because she's still growing. She's still getting views, and she's still kicking y'all's ass. And so maybe you should start to figure out why she's kicking y'all ass, because the thing is, it's hard to take you guys seriously when you got trash like this floating around you.